Hey, good evening, everybody. It's Lynn Renee McDonald for Practical Spirituality Live. Today, I'm out in Iowa, in Cedar Rapids for an event here. I think it's a Paranormal Psychic Expo. All right, I've been here for the whole weekend. And what I wanted to bring your attention to today was spirit. Of course, I got my little sage, teeny piece, and my sage glass. It's because I'm up here in my hotel. The event went fantastic. It really was a great event. It was a great weekend. But what I wanted to talk to you about today, that Spirit is urging me to talk to you guys about, is energy, but energy in a different sense, noting the energy of places, okay? And this is really pretty cool because I went to I've gone to a lot of places in the last 4 or 5 years on my spiritual journey. Okay, so I've been to Sarasota, Florida. I've been to where is it? I think it was Portland, Maine. I think it was Portland, Maine. Yeah, Portland, Maine. And I've been to Buffalo, New York. You know, Baltimore, Maryland, and that area, as well as Pennsylvania. All right, York, Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Mentor, Ohio, Nashville, Tennessee. Where else? And today I'm in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. And what was really, really a neat to me is, you know, I got off the plane here and Cedar Rapids, I don't know, I just had some kind of idea that, you know, Cedar Rapids was this big place, but really, it's really not. You know, but what was neat about it is the energy of where I am, the energy. So today we're going to talk about the energy of like different places and being aware of the energy of the places you go, how, you know, being aware of this energy, you can learn about the people, understand the land, understand the energy basically, and how to work with it. Because there's so much going on here that we don't even realize is going on, you know? So it's really, really fascinating stuff. So I was like sitting here going, what the fuck am I going to do on my YouTube, Spirit? And they're like, and I'm like freaking out because my soul's like, oh yeah, you haven't done a YouTube and you've just got to get this shit done, right? So then all of a sudden they're like, talk to them about energy, you know, the energy of the places. Talk to them, meaning talk to everybody here on YouTube about the energy of the places, because it's really, really fascinating. Is the biggest reason we're talking about this, right? Okay, so let me see. So that said, what I'm going to explain to you when I got off the plane, what happened. It was super, super hot, right? So that was just this last Friday. It was super, super, super hot. I was like, are you kidding me? And the wind is even hot here. And it was like lots and lots of flat land. It was super, super green, very pretty nonetheless, very pretty. So the way things look tells you about the energy, how it feels, what's going on. It's really neat though, because the land itself kind of reflects the people here. When I say that, what I mean is when I say it's flat, but it's green. Green is full of lush. It's full of life. There's like an underlying like passion that's particular to the people who live out here, you know, who live in Cedar Rapids, who live in Iowa. So this land, of course, Cedar Rapids isn't the only place in Iowa, of course, where you're going to read energy. I'm sure there's what Spirit is telling me, variations of this energy all over Iowa and in like what you would consider what they call the Bible Belt kind of in the United States. So, and in this particular area or the Midwest, right? Or heading out towards the Midwest, right? The Midwest. Okay, so that said, the actual terrain of the land reflects in some way, shape, or form the energy of the people. It's really quite neat. There's a lushness, a greenness, a loveliness about these people, like you know, that comes in spring and summer, right? There's a warmth about them, like the heat that's here. There was this hot wind, like this warm wind. It's not like the hot wind of Las Vegas, right? It's more like it's just this, you know, it was like a warm wind when I got off the airport, but not on definitely not super hot like Las Vegas, but it was definitely hot. Let's see. So, but again, also there's like the land is pretty flat. It's pretty level, right? Virginia Beach also has like a flatness. Now you could say, oh, well, it's flat, like it's empty. Yeah. I prefer personally more mountains and rivers and streams and lakes and a little rugged terrain, but that also reflects my personality too. Part of my challenges in this life is to get over rugged terrain. So, that would make sense, right? That's part of what makes that make sense to me and to others, and to be able to explain this energy in me as well as, where I prefer to live. Of course, Virginia Beach, living at the ocean, it's pretty flat there, right? Okay, so these are ways to read the energy of the land, the energy of everything that is going on around you, okay? And to give you an insight and idea to the people as well, and feel how everything feels around you, because it tells you the story and reinforces all the information that you're getting. Like when I pick up from the land, how the people are, the belief systems are, there's a very core belief system here. And if you look outside, it's pretty flat. There's lots of big sky. And ultimately, it's simple. It's not like a city skyscraper with a whole bunch of shit going on that you're looking at. Not that shit is bad, or stuff going on that you're looking at, right? So ultimately, it's like farmland. There's not a whole massive lot of stuff going on. And it's quite lovely in its essence. And this is true of the people here. They're very, very lovely. They have like a down home, straight up, directness that isn't employed by like, so to speak, ulterior motives, like intense ulterior motives and nasty motives. I'm not saying they're all angels here by any means, but there's a lovely energy that is going on here in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, which is unique to that which it is, right? Which is unique to itself, right? And everywhere I go, I find different energies and different things coming out of the land. There's a loveliness and a humbleness and a positive humbleness is what I'm talking about. And just a happiness with what is here. Doesn't require a lot, but in itself, it's huge. It's huge because we all run around in our lives, like so many states I've been in and lived in, like New York City. It's like we run around, we're planning this, we're doing this, we're rushing here, we're rushing there, right? And when we're overwhelmed and all our crap and all our stuff and all this going on, and I'm sure these people have some of that in their lives at certain times and in certain ways, but the underlying tone of the energy here that is within them and the people, when I got into it, I was like, wow, there's a lovely simplicity about these people who live here in America, in Iowa, in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, and as well as it's a lovely loveliness that you don't see in other places, which again is unique to itself. It's not a stupidity. It's not an idioticness. It's different and it's magical within itself. So I wanted to share that with you because reading the energy of places then helps you to govern how to go about what you need to do and your mission meaning what you need to do in the day, how you can work with people, what's the best solutions. You innately know from within your soul, of course, that you always come from love, but having this guidance helps you navigate where you want to go, what your plan can be, who feels good, who you can trust, who you cannot, just by feeling out the energy of the people, the energy of the place as well. Do I feel safe here? And do I not feel safe here? Of course, always, you always work with God with everything that you do. That's what I do. That's what I teach. God meaning love energy. Okay. Always work with love energy for your best solutions, create your life. But Spirit wanted me to bring this to your attention so that you get to see and understand and note and work with the energy of every place that you go, to have your best life, to live your best dreams, and to create your best reality. Knowing what is up ahead in your drive, like navigating, right? Knowing what is ahead, allows you to figure out where you want to go, how you want to deal, what you want to say. Do you see? And of course, there are always exceptions to every rule. Anything that comes up, any challenges that comes up that you can't deal with, that don't understand, you work with spirit. You talk right to source. Create what you want. Clear it, heal it, change it. Ask love to take it. Ask love to create what it is that you need. Ask love to speak through you. Ask love to handle this now. Okay. So you always have that in your pocket. Okay. Always. So this is some really cool shit. Like when I went to Nashville, Tennessee, I got off the Nashville plane and I went into the airport, and I talked a little bit about this in another one of my videos. I think the first time I went to Nashville. However, let me see here. The energy to Nashville was super, 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 super magical. Doesn't mean that any place else isn't more magical or less magical. It just is a unique magic to itself. And Spirit said to me, this is where stars are made. And you can literally feel that energy right there. When you get off the plane and you start walking through the airport, you see all these really amazing murals, country music singers and stars, and there's all things that employ that. But the energy is there. You can literally feel that stars are made there. It's a magical town. It makes fame. It creates fame and success. So you will feel that energy when you walk right into that, right off of the airplane. It's just some magical stuff for you to know and be aware of as you travel. What is it that you want to do where you're traveling? Why are you going where you're going? Just like the Nashville stuff. Hey, do I want to be a star? And is it the Nashville energy that I need to make me a star? Or is it the New York City energy that I need to make me a star? Or is it Hollywood? Or is it something else or somewhere else? And what kind of star do you want to be, right? From whatever career success you want. So just using those three cities, Nashville, Hollywood, New York, all right, Chicago, what kind of star do you want to be? Those three separate cities have different energies for different things, So it behooves us all to go visit the places where we think we want to go, what we think we want to do, or where we're being guided to get a feel for the energy. Is this energy good for me? Is this going to help me? Is this going to direct me in the right direction for what I want to do with my life, with my dreams? Do I want to live here? Do I just want a vacation here? Do I want to have a house here? Do I want to have two houses? Do I want to work here full time? And what kind of jobs are available to me? Or do I want to start a family here? So the energy of the place is a great insight, and how it meshes with you and what your mission is, your intent is super, super, super powerful here. And super excellent guidance from Spirit for you to pick out, and to understand energy of the land, and have it mesh with you in the healthiest, best way for your dreams, your mission, your greatest life. Whether you're visiting for vacation or creating a whole entire, what is it called? A community for yourself, you know what I mean? Or you decide that you want your family to be there, or you just want to be there and chill out. And why are you going where you're going? So remember all these things with the energy, just like Buffalo, New York had a very unique energy as a rugged energy, which was really neat. Mentor, Ohio, and this is just to give you some other places of the energy that I was picking up right when I get off, right, and I feel the energy and I get a load of it for a day or so. I just feel that energy in, and you feel it emotionally, you feel it intuitively, you get inner knowings, messages from source. These things will come to you, and if you don't, what do? You ask and you shall receive, right? Okay. So that said, just like Mentor, Ohio has a different energy than, let's say, Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Okay. And then Sarasota, Florida, was really, really very beautiful in its presence as well, and had a unique, vacation, uniqueness, which was quite pretty, quite elegant, quite beautiful, quite slick. It's kind of a little Miami Vice, kind of, not Miami Vice, what is it, CSI Miami, but the same kind of essence of that, that kind of energy from those TV shows, that you could pick up and feel some of that in there, most definitely. But there is a loveliness about those places as well. Okay, so I mean, and everywhere you go, you will find, just like on the East Coast, many of the energies, there's a directness, there's a get things done energy. There's a laid back energy, depending on where you go. Are you around DC? Or are you around New York? And what are the similarities and differences in those two cities and those energies? Do you see? So everything is about energy, and it's super, super cool. And it is all designed to help and assist you. So if you are in the least bit empathic, spiritually gifted, and they go hand in hand, okay? They go hand in hand. If you are in the least bit empathic, you will feel the energy, there is no doubt. And you will also pick up spiritually all kinds of messages about the land and where you are and the people and things going on, and the way things look tell you that as well. Just like we talked about the flatlands in Iowa, and the city in New York, and the complexities of buildings and cities and people and a million and one things going on, and you have to be like all over the map. And is that where you want to be? Is that what's healthiest for you? Is that conducive to your dreams and what's going to make you happy? So, or maybe you're just there for a vacation. Like New York City is fucking fantastic during Christmas time for Rockefeller Center, and seeing things like, it has lots of really awesome stuff to do that they're known for, like the Rockettes and the Christmas tree and the ice rink and all that coolest shit, right? All that cool stuff they got going on in there, as well as the storefronts and the beautiful displays they have on Fifth Ave. I mean, everybody should go and see that. The energy at Christmas time, the holiday season, and if it's chilly and it's snowing, it's just fantastic. Has a lovely holiday, abundant, magical energy there, And again, now we're looking at not just the place, we're looking at the things going on there and the time of year, why we're going as well, what we're going to see. Are we going on vacation? So there's some tips and tools for you guys to talk about energy and teach you about the energy of the places and things. And there's so much to read into everything, whether it's whatever it is that you're looking at on your landscape, when you get in the energy of the people and you just observe what they're doing, what they're wearing, how they're acting. You can totally see what is important to them, what is not. You can feel out that energy. Is this a positive thing? Is this not a positive thing for me? And how do I want to handle this? What does this tell me about for where I'm navigating through this, So those are some awesome tips and tools while I'm here in Iowa. And thank you so much. I had a great time here. I met so many lovely people, and many blessings to all you guys. And next stop is next weekend. Speaking of New York City, that's where we're going next weekend. On Sunday, I'm going to be in New York City. And on Saturday, I'm going to be in Maryland at Illuminate this Saturday and Sunday. So I hope to see you, and wishing you all the best, and stay cool while it's super hot out. Create it to be cool, okay? All right, thank you guys, and we'll talk to you soon. Much love.